What's up, everybody? Deserving Nerd here. I can't take reading every freaking book that comes out, so I just decided that it kills me, man. It kills me for the week. Plus, I had a lot going on yesterday. My old lady got sick, had to go to the hospital, and her mom was out, so just family crap, and plus, it just ruins my week because I just don't want to read anything else, and because I just crammed so much crap in. And I can't handle some of this Marvel stuff. It's so it's the problem of they're hate-filled psychos who think everybody's hate-filled psychos. So yeah, if they do a book in Marvel that's about women or about a non-white character, it's so hate-filled that it's impossible to read it. I don't know who reads this crap, but no wonder the world's so messed up, because this stuff is just wretched. So let me tell you real quick, I'm gonna give this stuff a good. If it's great, it's great. If it's good, it's good. If it's readable, it's okay to fair. It's readable, and crap is crap. So let's get right down. Wolverine 25. It's readable. This book it could be good. It could be dark and gritty, X-23 could have been a good Wolverine, but it's just so sitcom-y with the little pet Wolverine and her little sister, clone little sister, and Dagon's in this, and yeah, it's just not very good. I give it a readable. This book just doesn't do much for me. X-Men Blue 13. I thought it was good. It wasn't great, but the Mojo crossover stuff, at least it's kind of fun, and it's not as heavy-handed as the book's been in the past. It's a crossover with Gold. If it wasn't, I probably wouldn't have given it a good, because I really hate the Blue team. I just don't like the team. I can't stand Jean Grey at all. But this was okay. This was pretty fun. I gave it a good. Weapon X number 9. I gave it a readable. Nothing special. The art's okay. I really like the art in the book, but nothing really. It's real talky, and it should be a lot better than this. I give it a readable. Deadpool. 287. Despicable Deadpool. This is the best it's been since the relaunch, so I gave it a good. Since the number 1 on this volume has been terrible, but at least stuff happens in this. I think they can write, since Deadpool is a villain now, I think it's easier for them to write because they're villains. They don't think they are. No villain thinks they're the villain, but they're the villain of this story. The Marvel cast and crew are the villain of this story, of every story. Yeah, they're rotten people. But yeah, I give this a good. Defender 6. It was readable. There's some stuff that happens. Again, it's not a great book. It's not a terrible book, but it's nothing special. Daredevil 27. This is great. I like the Daredevil book. I like what Soul's doing here. It's very dark, and this was a really cool issue. Wonder Woman 32. I liked the one before this. This one was okay. It was real expedition-y, and I gave it a readable. No Darkseid this time, so I was kind of disappointed. Suicide Squad number 27. I give it a good. Not one of the best issues from Suicide Squad, but it was definitely solid. Hal Jordan number 30. I give this a great, man. Superman's in it. Parallax, there's a lot of stuff that came out of Superman coming into this. So it shows that DC, their books kind of connect, and stuff happens in the DC universe that has to do with other books. Everybody's kind of reading each other's stuff and knows what's going on. Whereas at Marvel, I think it's just do whatever you want, just do what you want. We don't really care. Nobody cares in Marvel, man. It's just do whatever the heck you feel like. Know the books tie together. Stuff can happen. Just like when you saw Secret Empire, you'd be like, isn't he gone or dead, or isn't he back? And it's like, what, huh? Hulk came back in Secret Empire, but then there's no Hulk. Yeah, it's just a mess, man. I think it's just this huge mess in Marvel. Dark Knight's Metal 3. This is great. This was great. The metal has been awesome. It's just been a cool crossover. Everything about this big event has been fun. So, and then we got Watchtower. Watchtower's coming soon, or Clock Tower. Or that thing's gonna be great. So yeah, DC's doing pretty good, man. Action Comics 989. This was good. Yeah, this is the Jor-El storyline, the evil Jor-El, and I think it all ties to Clock Tower, so it should be cool. Flash 32. Well, again, this was good. You can't really gripe about DC like you can Marvel. I thought this was a good, fun issue. Mr. Miracle 3. It was good. I like this book. I like the art. I like the style. It's different. I just hope it ties well together at the end, and it isn't just like a what did I just read thing, Because I know it's a 12-issue miniseries, so we're still early in this thing, so we'll see. But it's been really good. Hulk 11. Oh, and here we go with the Stink Bomb Supreme. God, why is this a book? Why is this a Hulk book? Oh my goodness, man. It's just so bad, so cringy. It's been so dark. Like, she's dealing with her PTSD and all that in the early issues, and Oliver Cakes, the world's greatest YouTube gay cake maker, and him turning into a monster. And this issue, would you stop it? Why do you do that when I can do a video? In this issue, she goes on a date, and it is so bad and so dumb. And they go out of their way to be wacky, where they stop and do the Deadpool talk, like, and make jokes and talk to the camera and talk to the panel, the reader or what have you. But it's terrible. It's so dumb. If you guys don't take this seriously, why should anybody? Why should anybody care what happens in the next issue if everything's a joke to you? Everything's a joke at Marvel. It's just a joke. They don't care. They just do whatever they want. Nobody says anything. Imagine a Hulk book being this silly and goofy and just dumb and feminist. And, it's just everything bad about Marvel can be summed up in this Hulk book. This is like the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Uncanny Avengers 28. I give it a readable. It's not special. It is a decent cliffhanger at the end, but for that, other than that, it was not special. Red Hood and Outlaws number 15. Oh, this is good. It's been a good book. I can't ever say nothing bad about it. I'm enjoying this book a lot. The art's great. The story's great. Ragman 1. I thought Ragman was good. I'll give it a good. It was pretty solid. For a first issue, it was just a start, and this could be really cool. It's more horror than anything, but at least even though it's different than a lot of stuff at DC, it still feels like it's in the DC universe. Something I don't get from Marvel, where they're just all over the map, and like you can read something super wacky and then something super heavy-handed. Yeah, I almost read Falcon, but it just sounded so heavy-handed, and I'm so sick of that crap, man. There's no fun at Marvel. There's no suspense. There's no fun. It's just either we're going to be dumb and goofy and crap, or we're going to be heavy-handed and teach you a lesson. And that's why their books are terrible. Legacy's just the same crap, man. It's the same writers. It's the same people. Nothing's changed. Nothing will change, man. I'm telling you, it's an agenda. These people have an agenda. And the Twitter just shows it, man. How they're so insanely worked up over diversity in comics. It just blows my mind. There's a guy, Gary, or a girl, or whatever it is. I heard it was Susan Auger. Probably is. Who knows who it is? But this Gary drama all over the place on Twitter, being a douchebag and harassing people and just going out of his way to be an ass. And why are you guys so why does he bother you? He's just doing a YouTube channel. Like, you're making it bigger than he is, and it's this whole racism thing, and he attacks trans people, and he just calls out bad crap. I mean, this is why you people are dumb. This is what shows how dumb you are. If somebody criticizes your agenda, you just lose it. It's racism, it's genocide, it's bigotry. I mean, I heard this Melissa Moore calling him genocide, who promotes genocide. It's talking about comics. It's criticizing bad books. It's critiquing. Jeez, promote genocide. Genocide, really? Seriously. You people are morons. And you've destroyed the industry. That's why I can't review all the books, man, because I just can't sit through Miss Marvel and hear how horrible white men are all the time. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I mean, imagine if David Duke was writing in Marvel and everything was about white power and how horrible minorities were. I wouldn't like it. I would despise it. I'd be like, this is terrible. Why are you pumping racist agendas in your book? It's the same thing now. It's just the opposite. It's just hating whitey is all they pump out. Hating white males. And like a book like The Falcon, I already know going into it because it's a character, a black man, that it's going to be heavy-handed because they can't write anything that isn't heavy-handed if it's a character of color. And they can't, if it's women, they can't handle it like a regular action suspense book. They have to be either goofy or feminist heavy, and it's just ruined your books. But yeah, so I can't just sit and read your books, man, because they suck so hard. So I picked out stuff that I knew wouldn't drive me too crazy, other than Hulk. And when I saw the cover, I was just like, what in the hell? Oh, I had to read it just out of curiosity because remember when they used to draw She-Hulk like attractive? Now they draw her like a troll. That's because the women that work at Marvel are all trolls, and they're all just despicable people. They're despicable. So yeah, that's my review for the week. My picks of the week would have to be Metal. Again, Metal was awesome. Metal 3 was great, and Marvel didn't have much this week. Marvel was really, really weak this week, man. The only book they had that was great was Daredevil 27, so that would be my pick for Marvel. But my pick for Marvel would be just stop buying Marvel, because let the company go out of business. Because if you stop reading it, sooner or later they're going to die. And they deserve it, because they're assholes. Jeremy Whitley, Matthew Rosenberg, all these pieces of shit that they hire, these people from the Antifa, Black Mask, which is Antifa, they hire all their stupid writers and stuff like Matthew Rosenberg, Max Visaggio, and they love to hire these Antifa little douchebags, and that's why the books suck. That's why everything sucks, man. It's all agenda. It's all propaganda. Let's get as much propaganda as we can out there. Because Trump won. Oh, Trump won. We got to get more propaganda. Nobody's voting left. Because that's all it is. If you don't vote the way they want, they're going to throw a fit. It's the same on Twitter. Look at Twitter, man. These morons, man, they sit there and harass and harass and harass. And when somebody responds back like, hey, it's just a guy making videos about comics. Oh my God, dude, they start harassing you. And then the whole time they're saying how it's harassment, that, anything you say to them is harassment. Anything you do to them is harassment. Because of women and trans people. Oh my God, dude. You got to protect them. Like, don't hire them. If it's that bad on them, save them the horrors of working in the comic field, and they can go work at McDonald's or somewhere. But yeah, it's harassment. People that never had a real job that don't know what harassment is. Yeah. A bunch of buttholes. A bunch of little spoiled rotten buttholes. But yeah, Marvel deserves to go out of business. That's all I can say. From today and yesterday of reviewing this crap, Marvel is bad, man. It's just bad, dude. Hulk 11 is like the worst thing you could put on the, there's nothing redeemable in this book. And as far as I've read so far, there's nothing ever redeemable in these books. Ever. They're terrible. That Mariko Tamaki is the worst, man. She's despicable. Why is she still writing Hulk? Like, if you want to put her on Hellcat or something, because she loves Hellcat, because she's always in the Hulk book, then fine, put her on Hellcat and let her, sell 5 copies. But why is she ruining a Hulk book, Who knows? Who knows what goes on at that company, that insane company? Pretty soon, I think Axel Alonso is going to be the next Harvey Weinstein. Like, they're going to find out, like, he's been hiring these incompetent women and harassing them. Or Bree Brord, or whoever's hiring these incompetent boobs. By boobs, I just mean dumbasses. I don't mean women, but it's pretty much the way it is. They just hire these dumbass women who have the right politics, not because they're good writers. Like, Becky Clooney can't write a Punisher book to save her life. Mariko Tamaki can't write a Hulk book to save her life. They got these jobs because they had the right politics and they were women. I mean, there's women they can hire that would probably write good comic books, but they don't hire those women because they aren't the right politics. And that's all it is in Marvel right now is, do you have the right politics? If you're a psychotic nut job on Twitter, then, oh boy, come work at Marvel. Yeah, that's it for today, guys. There's still some more books I'm going to read, so maybe I can get another review up this week before next week's books come up. Yeah, it wasn't a great week, man. Last week was great, man. I thought last week it was just a great comic week. A lot of good Batman stuff. Some of the Marvel stuff, like, crushed my soul, which it tends to do. But, this week wasn't as good. I thought there was some good stuff from DC and one good book from Marvel, but the rest of it was okay and nothing special. Deadpool was a slight surprise, but other than that, pretty crappy week. So as always, guys, have a good week. Enjoy the comics. And hey, man, watch out on Twitter, man. Try to watch yourself, because there's some nuts out there. They're just trying to make us look bad. They're out there fishing for hate speech. So, just, you can talk to them, because they're just jackasses, But yeah, they're fishing for hate speech. So watch what you say. Don't let them get you mad or nothing and say something stupid to them. They're just kind of looking for death threats and hate speech. That's what they're trying to do. But as always, just watch yourselves, guys. Be safe and enjoy the comics. Peace.